Yeah.
So is this? I mean, the way you're taking us through the track now, is that kind of how it built as well? Is this? Did you do the drums and then record?
No.
So what came after the drums? What did you start putting down music?
Really, the drums were the first, but the last.
Okay.
You know. So we had like the first drum idea, and then we built around the harmony structure and the whole arrangement of the song. So yeah, and then we get more into the detail. So we had the idea to horns would be dope for this track, and if we have horns, let's record strings, and then it didn't take an end. The Glockenspiel. The Glockenspiel, the special thing about that is we have to use it an octave higher, so the range is not enough for our melodies. So what we did with this song, we recorded like a 2-track to tape and pitched it down.
Like an octave.
Yeah, an octave, so half speed. Played it back half speed and recorded to the half speed demo, which is.
And then when you play back at normal speed, you get this.
Yeah, and then.
And it kind of changes the sound slightly as well, doesn't it? It kind of makes it a bit.
Yeah, it doesn't really sound natural.
No.
It's.
But in a cool way.
Yeah.
Can we hear it again?
Yeah, that's.
It has a kind of fizziness about it.
Yeah, but we think it's. We tried to pitch it in the computer, but we've decided to make it this way. And it changes the. It doesn't sound, from timing wise, it doesn't sound natural because it's double speed now. Yeah. Yeah. What else do we have? Vibes.
And when were these recorded? This was in the office or in there?
The Vibes, the Vibraphone, we recorded it. It was here, and then afterwards I sent it through the twin reverb. When we recorded it, it sounded like very. It sounds nice, but it wouldn't fit. Yeah, it's very close. It's maybe too full, and that's dirty. But
again, though, it gives it that kind of. It sounds like it's been recorded with a vintage microphone,
yeah.
Kind of reamping kind of sound. It's very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. It's same thing with the piano, and almost everything went through the stairwell.
I can see all in your eyes that was coming ain't a big surprise.
Same.
I can see all in your eyes that was coming ain't a big surprise. I can see all in your eyes that was coming ain't a big surprise.
They sound fine on the mix, the background. But without the mix, they are really, really distorted on the tape machine. Yeah. But it gives the whole thing more power.
When did you record the vocals? Were the vocals in that dry room, or did you do them?
We recorded them in a dry room, yeah.
Okay. And then which mic was your vocal mic?
For Ben's vocals, for the lead vocals, was the 47.
Okay.
Yeah.
Siemens 47.
Yeah. Yeah, Neumann built them for Telefunken, for Neumann, and they built some for Siemens. That's crazy. Yeah, and then...
And what pre did you use for that? Did you go through the mic pre's on the desk here? Or did you use some of the external?
Can you give me this? Yeah, when we record, I'm always gonna write everything down. In the case that we have to redo something, especially with strings and stuff, I just note it down. So it was the U47 into the Fern mic pre, here this one. And then I went into the star level for a little compression. And yeah, and then back into the Lavry wandler, Lavry converter.
Okay. And then
that was the chain.
Was there compression afterwards when you were processing?
Yeah,
as well?
There was compression again.
With the...
That was the LA2A.
Yeah. And the backing vocals, similar kind of...
Oh, the backing vocals... I think I used some compression in the box.
Yeah.
Some Renaissance compressor.
How do you decide between the in the box stuff and the outboard when you've got such a good selection, I guess, of each?
Yeah.
I know it's the sound, but
it's the sound and what's not used.
Okay.
Every compressor is used.
Okay.
I go to the box. Yeah, I have the feeling that the compressors in the box they can do their job very well, but I don't know really if they have the sound, the coloring that happens, or if you drive them hard, something happens. And
so how did you decide on putting Harp on the record? Did you know a Harp player already?
Yeah. When we recorded we did a soundtrack for a theater play in Berlin 2 years ago, which was called Belle Fou, and there was a time we recorded the first time with harps, with a harp, and then yeah, it's such a special instrument, so we wanted to put it on that record and to a couple of songs. It's like from a different world, I guess. Yeah, and it always gets to the feeling that's a big orchestration, I think. A harp, even when it's somewhere in the back, it's a good...
So can we hear it in the mix again? Let's,
Yeah. We have a piano. You can't really hear everything, but it makes a texture. You know?